Mims here with DFW Images, and I have Amy Lee of Evanescence on the line, and she's going to be at the Southside Ballroom next Friday night, October 28th. Amy, tell us about coming to Dallas.
We love playing there. We can't wait, and it's always on our list because, well, for one, we have family and friends there. I actually spent just about every summer for a week or two in Fort Worth with my grandparents growing up.
Oh, great.
And I've still got family there. Yeah, family everywhere. So it's great to be there too. It feels like home.
Dallas absolutely loves it when you come to town. Amy, tell us about the children's album that you just released. It's titled "Dream Too Much."
I love that. We have that piece of our family's history and just like custom-made songs for Jack on an album that we'll be able to keep forever. I'm really happy about that. It was very different and very fun.
Yeah, I think when I first heard, I was like, Amy Lee children's album? What? I mean, it was kind of amazing. I mean, I guess we've all kind of grown up in a way,
Yeah, of course. Well, not too much. I mean, definitely still in a lot of different realms. I'm not going full Laffy just yet. But dipping my toe.
Okay.
Dipping my toe in those children's waters.
Right. Well, I see now Evanescence is releasing a 6-album vinyl box set. What can you tell me about that?
I'm actually very, very excited about that. We're just like finalizing the last couple of details on it, on the artwork. We've been working on it for months. I think it's really important if you're ever going to put anything out that is a repackaging in any way of something that's already been released. I think it's just something I don't like to do unless it's going to be worth it with a new product. I want to make something that is cool and can stand on its own. I kind of have a pet peeve against people that always do these like, ooh, remastered, the same thing again. No, I don't hear it. It was really important to me to make this special, and it's definitely a full-on fan thing. Like, this is for the fans. I mean, that's why it's vinyl. So we've got all our studio albums on there. We've got our first ever. We've always called it a demo because it's like our first shot at making an album, like from home, like in high school before fall and before we got signed. We made this thing and called it Origin, and I sort of buried it for years and told people just download it illegally because I'm never going to release it. Fans really like it, so I went ahead and included that on there this time because why not? If this is for them and they want it, here you go. Definitely a big trip down memory lane and junior high and high school for me. And then, of course, we've got all the B-sides on one of the discs from the albums, which, in a way, are some of my favorite songs. And it's cool to give them a moment,
Right.
And I did do one re-recording of a super old song with Goody on there, so you get something fully original. And the book was like 52 pages of awesome.
That is. So that's a book with some writings and some photos, things like that?
It's a lot of handwritten. I'm a journal person, and I've got the workings of lyrics from the beginning. So I have been going through my attic, unpacking old boxes, finding old lyric journals and sketches of album covers that ended up, becoming album covers and all kinds of cool content. So a lot of it is that stuff, and then also cool pictures and video stills and stuff from our history.
Well, that's great. And is that going to be available this fall? That someone can pick that up for the holidays?
It's going to be, I think it's December 9th.
Okay.
So you want me to send you one for Christmas, right?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right.
Okay. One other quick question. Jen Majura, I'm saying that right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She came on board, I guess, about a year ago, and has fit in really nicely, it seems like.
It's really awesome to have another female band. It's the first time for us.
Right.
It's been just me and the rest of the band has been guys. Nothing wrong with that, for sure. But Jen has such a hardworking and positive attitude. She's great to work with, and she's a good friend. I really like having her around, and I really enjoy playing music with her. I mean, that's the center of what it's all about. But yeah, we've just been enjoying playing shows. Like, it's interesting that we're doing this little tour. Generally, you don't tour until you have new material, but I want to play. You know, it all started because I think the first show back was like Ozfest Japan. So we had an offer to go play some cool big show in Japan. So we're like, all right, let's get the band together. Let's throw a couple of extra shows on there to, like, you know, make it worth something. Like, play for some fans while we're out. If we're going to practice, it's going to suck to just play one show and go home. That's so awful.
Right,
but
right.
it's cool that we're getting together this time for, like, the longest, and you know, it's like 3 weeks or something. Well, I mean, we'll be together for a full month, but I think it's 3 weeks of shows, which is really great. Like, it's like a full month of shows. It is. Anyway, I'm talking out loud. Yeah, we've been really wanting that because every time we get together and play, and then we'll play that last show, which is like show 4, we're like, dang it, I want to go on tour. This is awful. We're having way too much fun. So we're going to have a lot of fun this time around.
And fun is exactly what it's all about. Well, Amy, thank you so much for joining us today. We will see you next Friday at the Southside Ballroom, October 28th. And remind us again why you love Dallas so much.
The band. I mean, it's all about the people. They get rowdy, and that is exactly the way we like them. So we're going to just keep coming back as long as